Daniel Allison, the average dude. Can you hear me, Freddie Blanton?
Loud and clear now, my friend.
Hey, I have a little fuzziness on my microphone. Have you noticed?
Just when we get going, yeah. Or when you change your pitch.
When I change the pitch. Other than that, we're good to go. Freddie, I haven't talked to you this morning. How are you feeling on this Friday?
I feel fantastic, Danny, and I hope you are feeling the same way on Friday. Let's go!
Oh, it's like it's almost as good as the first sip. It's the Freddie intro. I love it when Freddie's feeling fantastic on a Friday. I really do. I wish I had another F too. Gary, did it do it again? Oh man. Gary on the bus. Great to see Gary this morning. We missed you yesterday, Gary. We wanted to talk to Gary about courage, but he wasn't able to.
Gary.
Yeah, something about work. Sounds like Freddie.
Yeah.
Hey, anyone here ready to get their minds right? Yeah, let's do it. Speaking of the pitch, USA Soccer this afternoon. Okay. You used to play some soccer, didn't you?
I did play soccer.
Tell me about soccer.
Oh, I like soccer.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a strategy game.
Yeah.
You know, you're switching sides of the field. You're gaining control. You're trying to outnumber the defense. You make certain runs, and then you cross it, and then you kick. You know, always kicking it backwards is not a bad thing. Resetting.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff.
Now, you started playing basketball and stopped playing soccer, or you kept playing soccer too?
I did play both at the high school level.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you did both. Okay. Well, there you go. Hey, look what Larry says. You guys are looking sharp.
I mean, really, it's for you because you got the little tie on.
Hey, you know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow? You ready for this? Newscaster. Did I tell you about that?
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm going down. I'm going down. I can sense the excitement. I'm going down with Kyle Koenig down to Greenwood, South Carolina, and he's in the safety world, and he's going to be doing kind of a safety presentation, and I'll be the on-site reporter with him. And so this will give folks on site a chance to work on their communication, their interviewing skills, being interviewed.
Yeah. Now, they're doing this on a Saturday? What time are you heading down there?
I'm going to have to leave here pretty early. So it's a morning class, and they need everybody in. They need everybody's attention. So they typically try to do it on off times to do these types of classes. Yeah. So yeah, we're going in on a Saturday, but we'll be done by lunchtime. But yeah, looking forward to this. Second one we've done. So
I think that you will make the perfect newscaster.
I enjoy it. I think just kind of going through the motions of asking questions, which we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about here very soon, asking good questions. But yesterday, thinking back to yesterday, something that I wanted to ask y'all. There's Joe. Good morning, Joe. Great to see you. Something that I wanted to talk to you guys yesterday about is courage, and then doing things like this, bungee jumping. Would you do a bungee jump?
I have bungee jumped.
And
oh, it's fine.
Was it?
You know, and then I've also done one of those rubber band chair things, you know, where they ratchet you down real tight and then they let it go and it just pew.
Oh my goodness.
But you, Danny Allison,
I don't believe I could bungee jump.
But you jumped out of an airplane.
I did jump out of an airplane, but there's something about, as I kind of visualize, standing on the edge of I can remember on the high dive over at Camp Croft, that used to scare me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was a long jump, but you get up there, you're by yourself, and you are the one that has to actually step off. There's no one else. So I did a tandem parachute. And in my mind, I knew that I wouldn't have a choice. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with someone, he's gonna jump. And that's what happened, right? I wanted to latch on. I didn't want to jump, and then of course he made me. And so we got it done. But that's a different type of courage. It came to my mind because I saw this girl, I think in Brazil, that she was bungee jumping, went to a bridge. They forgot to put the rope on her ankle.
Yeah.
And threw her off that bridge without
Yeah.
putting the rope on. And I thought to myself, whoo. And then I thought, okay, if somebody would bungee jump, would you bungee jump when it's not an organized event? There's just some guys and a rope and a bridge, and
Nah.
I think that's what was going
I
on.
want all my safety stuff passed by the inspector, the chief inspector.
Exactly. If we're going to be courageous, we got to know the rules of the game. Hey, there's Julie Tadaro. Good morning,
What
Julie.
up,
Great to have. We've got one female on the bus this morning at least, so that's good. It's always good to have.
That'll make Joe happy.
Absolutely. Got to make Joe happy. Got to make Saul happy. It's great to have a nice wide group of folks. I wanted to talk to you about this. We mentioned it. I mentioned it to you briefly. Podcasting is sales. What do you think about that, Fred?
Well, I think that you are spot on yet again, Danny. I hope your head doesn't get too big to where you can walk back down to the coffee shop and fill your cup up again.
No. I love going down to the coffee shop.
If you're really curious about your customer, then you're almost going to podcast them to get the information you need to solve their problem.
That's right. I mean, podcasting is connecting with other human beings. And ultimately, I think that that's what sales is before we do, and really all relationships. So whatever it is that we're trying to do, if we're having a meal, we're trying to connect with the waitress. If we're having a meeting of any kind, a business meeting, we're trying to connect with the other person on the other end of the table, a date, anything, it's connection first.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about the human being game, podcasting is just another form of interacting with humans. And so then it does become a social type experiment. But I don't want to keep going down this path. What comes to your mind when you think, hey, look at here, I miss Vicky? It's amazing how you have these little kind of energetic ads that we miss to the show, and that makes a difference in the energy for sure. So we all miss Vicky.
And Joe's got our quote. If
you want to change your life, change the quality of the questions you ask yourself each day. Now this is what I want to know, Joe. Tony Robbins, where your treasure is, so your heart, where your passion and free will directed today. Hey, it's a great question. As someone that has been kind of messing around with AI quite a bit, it's all about those questions that we ask. But what's on your mind this morning, Freddie Blanton? It's Friday. We're trying to close out the week. I'd love to know where your head is.
So you're talking about podcasting and sales. To me, I would say that each interaction from, let's say you're a project manager and you got a lot of people trying to sell you material. Each interaction with those salespeople are probably similar. So how do you stand out? Is it the questions you ask? Is it the first time you show up for an introduction? What will help somebody stand out?
I love that question. So one of the things that I look for when I'm listening to other people's podcasts, so you're just seeing some other people interacting on camera, is the types of questions that they're asking. And what is a bad question? A bad question in my mind is a question that you could ask anyone. it wouldn't matter if it was Freddie Blanton or Vicky Watts sitting right here, right now. I could ask the same question. And oftentimes this sounds like, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Right. When we ask questions like that, the person on the other end, they've got a million things that they could say about themselves. And we all do. But if we go a little deeper and we mention some things that we've noticed about them, then they know that we're paying attention, and they know that we're curious about the answer. It's not just, it reminds me of the rapport building, and you hear some of these things and it sounds very cookie cutter.
Yeah.
And you're just going through the motions. The people, in order to connect, they have to feel it. They have to feel that you're really trying to.
Yeah. During your first introduction or first meeting, do you really care about how they're doing or what's been going on, their personal life? Are you there to get specific about taking care of business? Do you think there's a fine line there of where somebody's saying, why is he asking me about what's going on in my personal life? He don't care. He's here to do business.
Oh yeah. What I would say is that's why I kind of stay away from scripts. We know what our product or service is. We know that we're looking for people that have a particular pain point that we can solve with our product or service. So it's a discovery process. But at the end of the day, I think with each interaction, we have to decide, we have to kind of read the room. Where is this person's head at today? We talked about it yesterday. Nobody likes to be interrupted. And so I think that it's important to read the situation, but most important, more than anything else, if you can get them to connect with you, and that is for them to see you. It doesn't even have to be personal per se.
Yeah.
It's just somehow, like you said earlier, differentiating so that they are really connected to our words and they hear us.
Yeah. And then people love talking about themselves. They do. But I think you want to do it in a way. So let's say you're talking to the guy across the street where they're building the hotel.
Yes.
And you get 7 minutes of his time, and you're like, man, you're doing a great job on this project. Well, tell me about what's been your favorite project ever. Now that will get somebody to open up, right? Because he wants to tell you about the project that he's done, he's built, his most favorite one, which may lead you to your next question.
And when you have genuine curiosity, I am going to be very shortly talking to some of these big crane operators. I've been watching these guys operate. I've been seeing the skill. I've been watching the operations. I've learned a lot from a distance. And so now guess what? I'm genuinely curious about the guy. Who is this person, right? Yeah. He's sitting way up there. He's doing all this stuff. And so I'm gonna talk to some folks and actually I thought it would be cool. We've got 4 cranes here. I'd love to get some crane operators and just see what that world is like. That's what I love to do.
The men in the sky.
The dudes in the sky, baby. But I think that we've got 4 in Spartanburg right now, guys that are operating these cranes. It would be interesting to me, to if I start losing my voice, it would be interesting to talk to these folks to see what the differences are, because they're doing the same thing, but we all know we're all different.
Yeah.
But hey, we made it through another week. What you think about that, Freddie Blanton?
Let's see what Joe's got right here.
Okay. Your authenticity and desire to help others, not simply to sell something, but to help work collectively as a team. Like sports, if we work as a team, we share in the success. That is a different approach to sales and life. You like winning the game on your own, or you like winning with the team, Freddie?
I like a team deal. That way everybody feels the winning feeling.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes people can, if you're the guy out there doing it, taking care of it, and the team don't really get to feel it, there's some people around who are just watching. That can create some anger or jealousy, and we don't need that. When you got a team, you want the team to feel good.
Oh yeah. And you can just imagine when things, I mean, there's probably been an ebb and flow like there are at most places. You've been at Bobcat for 20 plus years when the whole team just seems like things are clicking, when service is talking to sales and sales to management, and everybody's just on the same page, everybody's doing well, everybody's playing their position. There's nothing like that, is there?
Yeah, no, it feels good when everything's clicking.
Man, hey,
it's raining in DF Dub.
Yeah. Hey, it's raining here too, Gary.
I think they're getting hit pretty hard.
When I think about Antarctic Mike said he's in Milwaukee. When I think about Milwaukee, I think about it raining for some reason.
Do you really?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I know they play Brewers games all the time, and there's no.
I believe I believe they have an indoor stadium though, or one that opens up.
Oh, do they? Oh yeah, so that would explain it. It does rain a lot in Seattle. Let's see what Gary always puts these last minute great comments, and we appreciate these. I always read them after the show. Winning is better when you have someone else to celebrate with. It's more fun.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely, and that's what we like to do every single day on this. Get the team ready for the work day.
Now, do you think Nick Saban had fun winning?
Yeah, and doing the right thing. That's the video that I remember about Nick Saban. He said, I mean, when it really comes down to it, and I always say this, but I tell myself this every day. Everybody's playing their own game. Keep the promises you make to yourself and know the decisions you have to make and do the right thing, right? Do the right thing. We overcomplicate it sometimes.
Yeah, I just remember him being interviewed after winning the national championship, and the lady asked him how he felt, and he's like, yeah, it's nice we won the national championship, but we're 3 weeks behind in recruiting compared to all the other schools.
Yeah. Hey, now that's a cleaner, right? You remember that Tim Grover? A cleaner. It's just another level of competitive fire. But those types of folks have figured out once you meet a goal, that who's winning the Super Bowl next year? If somebody's going to Disney World and somebody's asking the question, what about next year?
Yeah.
Just like that. So, hey, let's see what Julie says here before we get out of here. I was super happy with my response to a lead that said, I don't handle the hiring, Julie. So that led me to respond, that was okay. I was looking to hear about his pain points as a leader. There you go. And just find what it is that they're curious about. That's the thing about podcasting. What you're trying to do is take a stick and poke around until they light up.
Yeah. So, hey, here's the Friday challenge.
Okay, let's do it. I need a challenge today, Freddie.
Podcast people. I mean, at least 3 questions.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you know the person. If you're standing in line downstairs at Little River Coffee to fill your coffee up, and you see somebody with a nice pair of shoes on, some fresh Jordans, say, oh my gosh, those Jordans are fire. Where'd you get them?
Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put an extra little challenge on here for me. What I've been thinking about and wanting to do is just your doggone street interview, right? Like I've done it when other people are with me and stuff. Just go up to somebody. Hey, you got a few minutes? I'm talking to people downtown Spartanburg about something.
Yeah.
And what would that do? That would make me a little nervous. They might say no. Oh, that feels like rejection, you know?
Yeah.
Or it might be.
What you're telling us is later today, you're going to post a video of you doing a random street interview. That's what I heard.
Okay, hey, and I know Freddie Blanton will not let me live this down. Okay, folks, I have now put myself in such a position that I'm guaranteed to hear something.
Hey, be good.
All right, hey, have a great weekend. We'll see you here next week, everybody. Bye-bye.